are we doing, gamers? Welcome in. Gamers? Crafters. Hello,
Crafters
Chris. Hi.
over here.
I just call everyone
hello.
gamers these days.
Yeah, fair.
Everyone's a gamer in my heart. If they're not a gamer, I don't want to know them. No, that's a lie.
Harsh words. Damn.
Slay. Yes, gamers, not gamers. Crafters. We have
Crafters. We just talked about this.
We did just talk about this. We have new products out, guys. How exciting is that?
We do. Go check
They
them
are
out.
not so new to some people. If you have been to any of our markets or Craft Coop, you'll have already seen them.
Or even some of our streams where I was working on them.
Yeah, or even our streams where George was working on them. Exactly. Yeah. Do you want to show them quickly?
Oh yeah, can do.
So pull them up in case anyone hasn't seen them. We have two new sticker sheets.
Bam.
Bam. We have the unfun guys, who are all poisonous mushrooms that you should not eat. And then we also have the fun guys, which George is going to pull up. There we go. The fun guys, who are all edible mushrooms. Lovely, tasty edible mushrooms. Although they're not all as happy. We have one that's not as happy, maybe.
Yeah. Well, he's more disappointed in his child. That was more what I was going for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
This little guy, look at him.
Oh my god, his little arms.
His little arms. Who,
His
me?
little arms
He
are just
says.
the best thing. Yeah.
Today I'm working on the Pride Froggies. I thought when I was doing this last time, oh, this is so nearly done. But then I stepped away, I stepped back, and I'm like, no, I really don't like the feet. I can't unsee it as duck feet. And I want to change them. I think I was worried too much about like, oh, if I just do little blobs for feet, then it won't look like a frog. It will look like a frog. People draw simplified frogs all the time, or at least I get a lot of them on my feet, and they don't have distinct froggy little, you know, like frogs have the little like round thing on their toes, like that, like, oh, what is this pen I'm using? They're like this on the toes, and they go like that. Like, I don't need to. I've drawn that in white on a really pale background, I realize. Yeah, let me... They're like... Oh my god. What? No, this was supposed to be a 2-second demonstration. They're like this. You don't need to add that detail. It's fine. It's still a frog. Is what I'm trying to say.
Frogs come in all shapes and sizes.
All levels of cuteness.
All levels. Yeah, exactly. Well, conveniently, I'm also doing some lily pads, which is quite frog related. So, just a froggy day.
It is.
Yeah, I'm gonna weave some of these ends, and then I'm gonna make some flowers, some crochet flowers. I don't know if I want to do the flowers that go on these lily pads today. I might do them another day because I want to do something different, and I feel like I'll spend all stream just finishing these lily pads. When you guys have seen me making lily pads many times before now, so I want to make something new.
Yeah,
Do something different.
Fair. Crochet diff. Why have I got this random floating eye here? What is this from? I don't know what the plan was there.
No idea, mate.
Neither do I. Did I change his expression? Is that what happened?
Just moved his eye off of his body. Why do you change it?
Maybe. That is a thing I would do. Also, his pupils are 2 different sizes. I've just seen this. Do we wish to keep that, or shall I make them the same?
Well, they're already looking off in different directions, so it's not the worst thing.
Yeah. Poor guy. Chris is stressed as fuck. Do you know what? If I suddenly found out I was moving tomorrow, I would be too.
Oh my god.
I hope that all goes well,
yeah,
though.
that is a lot.
Yeah. Very exciting though. Gonna be nearer the besties. Not close, but nearer.
Hell,
Rather than a billion hours to see each other, it will only be one.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
And then we can play D&D. That's the exciting part.
You know what I worked out, right? I was talking to Cal yesterday, and we were talking about having been up to Manchester the other day. And he was like, oh, you've been to Manchester, that was further than going to Paris. And I was like, no, it's not. Manchester's not further away than Paris. And he was like, yeah, it is. And then I googled it. It is. Manchester is further from Brighton than Paris.
I guess it is, yeah, if you're on the south coast. That's a weird way to look at it, though, isn't it? Yeah.
That is wild to think about.
Somewhere within our own country is further away. Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
Yeah, because I was also looking the other day at all of the regional Pokemon that you can get on Pokemon Go. And there is one Pokemon that you can get that is supposed to only be in France, but I can get it in Brighton because I'm close enough to France. A little Klefki, I don't know if you've got him or not yet, because you've probably maybe caught him when you've been here. He looks like a little set keys. But yeah, he's supposed to only be in France, but you can also get him on the south coast, apparently.
Oh.
You might have caught him before anyway, but
probably not, bro. I'll be honest, I've fallen off with Pokemon Go a little bit. I've just not really been opening it recently.
Yeah.
Like, I say that though. I literally went on a Pokewalk yesterday. I didn't do a route though. I was literally just going to the shop for food because I needed bread. And I put my buddy on, but like I didn't catch anything, and I didn't actually do the route in the end. I just put it on in case I decided to take the route home, because like if I was the route that like are near me, the routes that are near me, I have to go sort of out of my way, just a smidge. But like it was really hot yesterday, and by the time I was headed back from the shop, I was like, do you know what? I'm sweating. I'm just gonna go the quickest route.
Yeah.
I put on far too many layers, and then I ended up carrying far too much stuff, and I was like, no, I'm just going home.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pokemon. Not worth it.
Yeah. No, I have to go a little bit out of my way to do my route on the way to uni as well. But it's barely out of the way. It's just a tiny bit off one road. Just to like reach the Pokestop to start it / end it.
Yeah.
But yeah. I've been not getting much like luck with doing the routes recently. I haven't been getting like any Zygarde cells or anything when I do them.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were supposed to get it every time.
I don't get it every time. I get it like maybe like 30% of the time at the moment. It's really annoying.
Oh. That is annoying, yeah.
Right, I need to pull up the pattern that I followed for the roses, because I don't remember how I did it. Oh, God. Without making your thing come off the screen. Right, did I put it
That's
on?
the real challenge.
Yeah.
We should have a method soon-ish where my tablet streams will be a bit easier and maybe even a bit better quality. But that's not an immediate thing just yet. Maybe in a couple of weeks.
Being worked on. Although, hopefully, we will be doing more streams over the next few weeks.
Yes.
We are on our affiliate push the next few weeks. Because we need to actually stream more than once a week in order to get affiliates. So, for the next, not 100% confirmed, because we need to work out some of the dates a little bit. But probably on the next few Mondays, we will also be doing extra streams. I'll say that much. Probably. might subject to potentially change still, but
subject to availability, and that's our availability.
There will be a post on Instagram about it at some point to confirm once we've figured it out exactly.
Yeah.
But that is the plan. Speaking of, did I post on the Instagram story that we're live? I don't think I did. I'll do that quickly.
I don't know. I did the Discord.
You did. I will do quick Instagram story post. We are live. Liver. We are liver. We are not liver. Twitch.tv/treasure forge. Yeah. Wonderful. Boom. Okay. Right. Where the heck did I put the?
You stopped yourself there. I heard that. Where the
Hey.
heck?
Well, I don't normally stop myself from swearing, but here we are. There's nothing stopping me from swearing on the stream. I can, but I just did. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
No, I get you. I'm the same. I forget it on my own channel. My own channel's 18+. I really don't need to censor myself at all, but I do. Just instinctively.
Where did I put the freaking? I think I saved it on YouTube. I'm looking for the pattern for the roses, but I must have saved them somewhere.
Yeah, I'm just gonna finish drawing all their hats and then I'm gonna fix the feet because I'm gonna have to fix the feet and copy and paste it over anyway. So
yeah,
we'll do that afterwards.
Yes, how to crochet a rose. Here we go.
A rosé, if you will.
Rosé, like
the drink.
No?
Oh, no.
No, that's not the rosé you meant. Oh.
It was a banger, though.
Oh, it's so good, man. You need to listen to the rest of our album, because the rest of our album is also very good. Right, I am gonna do a red rose first, I think, because I've not done a red one yet, and I have the colours. But the question is, which green do I do with the red rose? Obviously, I concluded this one doesn't work. But I have bought 2 other greens. So
Okay.
which one does? The darker or the not darker?
Ooh. See, it's hard because part of me wants to say the darker, but that also is kind of giving Christmas. So I think the middle one.
You think? Yeah, I think both of them would
I'm
work.
seeing on your stream camera, that's what I would think. That's what I'd say.
Let me mess with the hold on.
Sorry. Mute my phone.
I can configure video a little bit because I'm once again having the problem where these greens don't look like they do in real life.
Yeah.
I'm just messing with the sliders. That looks a tiny bit better. Saturation. Okay, I think that's more accurate to the colours.
Okay.
I still think this one.
Ooh, see now I'm seeing the yellow tones in the one on the left. The darker one. Yeah, it didn't really have much, like, it was definitely leaning more blue-green than yellow-green. But now I can see the yellow in it. It's less Christmas. Ooh.
I would describe this one as quite a sagey green, and this one is like a forest green.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously bear in mind I'm looking at your camera from a delay, so it's taking a sec to see what you're pointing at.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Middle sagey, the side one forest. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd see that. I think either of them would work then in that case. Kind of now lean more towards the forest, just because it matches the kind of like darkness of the rose.
Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards that one as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do that then.
Go for it.
Where's my yarn bowl? Boom. Okay. The lily pads away.
God, how do I draw a cute looking star? Oh, no, we went... No! Redo.
Okay, magic ring and chain 2.
How do I do this?
Wait, I'm really confused. I might need to watch the video a little bit. I've made these before. Why am I getting confused? Okay. Just put it on silent. Just watch what she's doing. Oh no. Wait, what? That is entirely not what it says. Oh, I'm reading the wrong part. That would make sense. Okay. Entirely not correct what I've done so far. We're doing a slip knot. And we're doing chain 47. Chat, we might have to count to 47 with me because I can't do that in my head. And I will lose count. So, who's ready? Okay. Right.
3, 7,
No,
9.
No, right. 1, 2,
7,
3,
4,
4,
12,
5, 6,
59,
7, I hate
60,
you, 8, 9, 10.
42.
That is 10. That is 10. I'm at 10.
I can't help myself.
Right.
I mean, I completely can. I just, yeah.
11, 12, 13,
11,
14.
2,
Not in chat as well. 15,
11,
16,
183,
17,
9,
18,
35,
19,
73,
20. You're making this incredibly
15.
harder.
Challenge mode, activate.
Right, 21, 22.
It's gone from a casual crochet to the crochet challenge
25,
of 1927,
27,
of 1532,
29,
of
30. I'm stopping every 10
2025.
just to like remember where I've stopped. Okay. 31, 32, 33,
50,
34,
60.
35.
I don't know why I keep going with
36,
60 specifically.
37,
73, 39,
40. No, don't say the
34.
same as me. 40. Jesus Christ.
42,
No, 41, 42,
42,
43,
42,
44,
42,
45,
42.
46, 47. Wow, that was harder than it should have been.
You said to count with you. You didn't say which numbers.
I thought you knew how to count. I didn't think I'd have to describe how to count, but apparently I will next time. Jesus. Now I want to check just because I'm scared, but I also feel like if I start counting again, you're just gonna make it worse. I'm just gonna trust it on it, right? Right. Skip the first chain and insert 1/2 double crochet into every chain. Okay. Not you.
Look at this little star. He's kind of cute.
Aww. Remember, it's a sticker though, so if it's disconnected, it might be annoying.
Oh, I'm moving it onto the hat. I just wanted to draw it away from the hat so I could see the lines.
Okay,
And I'll drag it down. He's on his own layer, don't worry. He's a little guy. Yeah, it's alright. He'll do.
He'll do. He is enough.
He's a star.
When I was at drama school, every morning we would do a warm-up. And after the warm-up, we had to end it by going, I am enough. I have to say that every morning at drama school.
Okay, get those affirmations. Yeah.
It's very funny. Very silly. But anytime I think of affirmations now, I just want to quote Hamilton because there's been so many memes on on TikTok recently, quoting one particular verse, which says, "I am the one thing in life I can control. I am inimitable. I am an original. I am not falling behind or running late." What's the next line? I don't know the next line. But it sounds like positive affirmations. Because it is. Bro's yapping to himself saying that.
No.
How does it go now? It's annoying me. I am the one thing in life I can control. I am inimitable. I am an original. Where is it? I'm not falling behind or running late. I am not standing still. I'm lying in wait. There you go. That's the full verse. Yeah, I keep seeing memes about that on TikTok, being like me doing my positive affirmations, and then it's just them saying that. But Hamilton.
Yeah. I mean, I do like the TikTok community has come up with some really beautiful ones, like the what's the one about your body being yours or whatever? That I really like that one. I can't remember off my head now though.
I don't know. I don't think I know what you're
something like
referring to.
If my body tells me something, I will give it what it needs. Like that one.
Isn't that a song?
I think it is, yeah. But again, like it's still like a positive affirmation at the end of the day.
Yeah. No, I think it might be a slightly different one I'm thinking of. Hold on. Where is my bloody playlist? I think it's in my playlist. Is it that song Diet Culture? Is it that one you're talking about?
Yeah, it might be. But I've seen some other ones that people have come up with that they like teach their kids about, like they just used for teaching children. I've just seen some really sweet ones.
Yeah, it's the one. That one goes, "There's nothing wrong with my body. Fat is not a dirty word. If my body tells me something, I will make sure it is heard. If my body is a vessel, I will give it what it needs. I will not betray my body, no matter what they think of me.
No matter what they think of me." Yeah. Oh, gets me every time.
I love that song. It makes me cry, that song.
Beautiful. My guy Rocky. Hey.
Hello.
Howdy do.
Welcome's in.
Oh my god, Rocky, hi. Do we know each other?
Sounds like it.
Nah.
Oh, but speaking of Hamilton, though, I've also been getting so many Hamilton memes referencing Hunger Games.
Okay.
I'm about to talk about two of my favorite things: Hamilton and Hunger Games. So many correlations.
I'm just saying that it's Damien. It took me. I'm like, I don't know who Rocky is. It's just coming in flirting like what. I did not think it was you, Damien. I'll be honest. She forgetting someone she knows. I believe it. Yeah, soz.
No, I literally did that yesterday when I was streaming on my account, and Ben comes in, and immediately his username is not something I recognize, and he just goes, "Hi, sis," and I'm like, who else is going to call me sis other than Ben? So I go, "Hello, Ben? Question mark? Is that Ben?" And then he goes, "Yes, it is." But then I start getting paranoid, and I'm like, what if this isn't Ben? And they're just like pretending to be Ben because I said, "Is this Ben?" So then I was like, Ben, because I was playing Pokemon, I was like, Ben, if that's really you, what's your favorite Pokemon? And he said Garchomp, and so I knew it was really Ben. That was how I tested it. So I think we need to ask Damien a question that only Damien would know the answer to, and then we'll know it's really Damien. So now,
Oh, God.
what if it's not Damien?
Yeah, good point. What's the question that only Damien would know the answer to, though?
Only the real Damien, and no imposter Damien. It's just
Yeah.
claiming to be Damien right now. Well, you were literally with Damien the other day, weren't you? Asking about something.
Yeah.
What colour were you wearing when you were with him the other day? Or something. Although that's kind of an easy question, because you only wear like 2 colours.
Absolutely white. I mean, that is correct. Yeah, for sure. He wore a jumpsuit.
Okay, we believe you. Impostmian? Yes. Yes. Could have been.
Yeah, for some reason I've given this guy the same expression. Maybe I took the eyes off of that one so I could move it up for this one. I can't think of what other one it would belong on. Or maybe the one with the leaf. No, because he's looking at the leaf. Yeah, he's got the same expression as the plant pot, so I'm going to move this little wink.
The one with the crown just staring you down.
Yeah, that's fine. Get rid of that. It looks silly.
I know, I kind of love it though. It's silly.
Well, there's other ones. There's this guy.
Okay,
and there's this guy.
Okay. It's giving Phil Lester. You know how he always just blankly stares at the camera like that?
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw, they did that video recently where they were it was Phil making Dan watch Phil's Twitter likes, and there was one that was just like, it was just like a dog in like a baby like stroller, and the dog was like staring right at the camera, right like that, like the eyes were so massive and the pupils were so small, and they were like, oh my god, it's Phil. Oh, it's so funny.
How have we been? We're doing alright. I've been feeling a bit sick, but I'm like, this morning I'm alright.
Yeah. It's been a week. That's for sure.
Yeah. Ugh.
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 Done.
What happened?
You spilled something on the frog.
Yeah, it's like I knocked my ink pot or something. Like, he's crying. Stop. He's already crying.
Leave him alone.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna give him really big pupils because he's really upset.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have a hat.
Oh, he doesn't have one.
He doesn't have one.
Oh,
and that's why he's sad.
Oh, you can make me cry.
He's got lore.
Oh. It's like, why
he's
didn't
asking
no one
the same
tell me
question.
that we were doing a hat party?
Yeah.
Oh, I love him.
You're ill? What's up? I've just been feeling nauseous. It just do be like that sometimes for me, I'm afraid. I ran D&D last night for the first time in like several years, though, and I think everyone had a really good time. They all said they did, and I hope they're not lying.
They might have been. Hopefully not.
I had a good time.
Slay.
Apart from the feeling sick towards the end part, but
yeah,
I pushed through, and it was all good. And we didn't fall to the cursed 2-shot.
Oh yeah, I was literally going to say that. Did you actually finish it?
Yes, we did, yeah. There was technically another combat that could have happened right at the end, but I just decided to basically at the end of the one-shot, the guy who's stolen this wand of true polymorph, like, it says in the, because it was a pre-made one-shot that I was running, that I just, like, inserted my own shit into it. It basically says in the module, at the end, if he's cornered and it seems like the battle is futile, he will attempt to use the wand on himself. But the wand is like busted because it's been like overused and modified. So he immediately turns into this like flesh monster as the spell fails and like will attack the party. But by that point, we were already like half an hour over what I was hoping for. So I was like, I'm just gonna like. One player tried to shake its hand, and I was like, he'll bite you, but I'm not gonna incite combat. The current frog is me right now. Is this Chris is overwhelmed? He's got to pack up his entire life in a day. Yeah.
Valid.
It was so good. Thank you. I'm glad you have fun. I'm curious to know if y'all can tell which were the bits that I added in and which were the bits that were from the game anyway. But don't let me distract you at the same time. You pack your shit. Your shiz. Sorry. You pack your stuff.
Why have we decided we can't swear today? We can swear.
I don't know. You started it.
We can swear. That's fine.
I swear.
That was never a rule.
I cannot swear. Wasn't it? I don't know. Okay, I think they all have their hats. Oh god, look at his pupils. I can't.
No, he's upsetting me without the hat. Like, I feel so bad for him.
Oh no, let's fix some of these hats actually. Let's.
Right. Well, this is confusing me. So skip two stitches, 1 double crochet, and then
I'm on a little break, but honestly, I can tell what you added in compared to what wasn't. You integrated it really well. Thanks. I'm glad.
Crying frog shouldn't get a hat. That's why it's sad. I know, but it's making me sad that the crying frog is sad.
He does. He is particularly sad.
Oh.
We decided what colours they were going to be as well, right? Yeah, he's going to be the pale blue.
Oh.
And who's the rainbow frog? Oh, is the goofy one at the bottom? You gonna cry, bro? So violent? Am I gonna have to take your hat away? Wow.
I don't even have a hat. I have headphones. Are you just gonna like take my headphones off of me?
Your tuba has a little strawberry clip. Maybe he's gonna steal that.
What the heck? So true. You have to buy one, unfortunately. Can't just steal it
Oh,
from me.
bro.
Available
One of my
in our
favorite
store.
creators made a video recently about making themselves a PNG character, like essentially a PNG tuber type character, but mainly for their videos, so that like when they don't feel like being on camera, they can just have that there, like as a visual thing. Which obviously, if you want to use your guys, that you also should. But I've already been thinking about redoing my one. Because obviously it was one of the first things that I drew on my tablet. I see a lot of mistakes with it. Like, I feel like, yes, I could sit and correct them, but also part of me, rather than sit and correcting past mistakes, would rather to just make new ones, you know?
Make new mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
And they did this one thing to it where they essentially gave it like a line jitter. The content creator I'm talking about, by the way, is Prickly Alpaca. I highly recommend their stuff. They're really cool. They do a lot of fashion type, like designing clothing and then making the clothing, and prop making. And they have a really cool style, which I would say is very similar to my tastes. Very fantasy, vampire inspired vibes. Which love that. Love it. Mwah. Chef's kiss. Their style is gorgeous. But yeah, they did this thing to their PNG tuber where all of the line art, they gave it a jitter. And essentially to do that, it involves drawing each line of the line art 3 times. And then it's a small looping animation. And it essentially just gives what is essentially a static image a bit more life.
Right.
Like, while it's just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
And, now I really want to do it if I redesign my model. I'm not going to, like, fully redesign her because I still really like her design. I think I just want to change some things about the hair. Like...
Mm-hmm.
And just, like, it's mainly just upgrading a lot of my shading, which I'm never happy with. Because I think you can't fairly clearly see that my character has horns. I think a lot of people think that's just my hair, or part of my hair, but
yeah,
that's my bad for putting red horns on red hair, but they're not clear enough.
Yeah.
And that bothers me.
Yeah, fam.
Yeah. I think I need to move this pirate hat down a little bit. It's sitting a bit too high on the head, I think.
This is what I've got going so far. You can't tell what's happening yet, really, but it's a fun little...
No, I can see it. That's cute.
Edginess. I've got one more row after this, though, so this is not the final edge yet.
Oh my god, how I haven't noticed the horns. See, exactly, right? Yeah, my character's a pixie, like an evil little pixie. That was the vibe I was going for. She has horns. Like, horns are a part of her design. You'll see them hopefully a bit more when the tavern drawing that I'm working on. I don't know if I've showed you this, Becca. But it's very close. The background's very close to being finished. Like,
ooh.
Look, cheeky product placement.
Yeah, you have shown me this.
Yeah. I've been mainly working on the back of these shelves and just kind of like making them blend in a bit better. I think I need to change those barrels a little bit. I got to the layer limit on this drawing, which is the first time I've ever done that. It was like, no, we can't add any more layers. Stop.
Chill out.
So I had to duplicate the canvas as a backup because I have all my layers as there as safety nets in case I want to move things and change things and then be like, oh, rather than redraw and paint the section, I could just shuffle stuff about a lot easier. Yeah, so I had to
why can't I?
One sec.
Good thing you did that because it wouldn't let me delete it.
Yeah, duplicate the canvas and then start merging the layers. So I had a backup.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've started doing now. If I need to merge the layers, I'll duplicate it first before I do that. And then just have an extra copy of it just in case I need to go back.
Yeah. Did you see the finished K and V's drawing? I finally finished this. I haven't actually posted it anywhere yet. I'll probably post it on my socials at some point this week. I was gonna do it before stream and then I forgot. I'm very happy with it. I think I get too in my head about things. I think there's also part of like I look at something for too long and I'm like, nah, it looks wrong and I don't know why. But actually it's like, nah, it doesn't look that bad, it's fine. Like realistically, no one is ever looking at this as much as I have. No one is ever going to look at this image as much as I have looked at it. That's just fact.
Yeah.
Like, no one person, anyway. Maybe multiple people collectively will.
Yeah.
But, yeah. They will not be bothered by the things that bother me. And I need to just start making more art and making more mistakes rather than getting fixated on the ones I'm currently making, I think.
Yeah.
I fixed it as much as I could. I redrew a lot of things. I reshaded a lot of things. And it actually took when I was printing it out to give it to Damien. And I saw it in person on a different screen other than my tablet. And I was like, actually, this isn't that bad. Like, I really was hating on this drawing. Especially Kay's side of it. I just really wasn't happy with. I was much more happy with how V's was coming out. But yeah, nah, I got too in my head about it. Go back to the froggos. Oh, I also started on that bunny that we talked about, the little dandelion bunny. But again, another one that I repainted this like this is like the third attempt at painting it, and I still really don't like it.
Yeah.
I've looked back at it today, and I don't hate it as much as I did. It's not that bad. Like, you compare it there, you kind of still get in the values. It still is not finished.
Is it maybe that the colours need like blending more together?
No, because the way I did the guinea pig one, I didn't. It was very painterly. Like, I didn't really blend much here at all.
Yeah.
I went with the scruffy fluffy look. Yeah, I think sometimes I just need to keep pushing with the drawing that I'm not happy with. I mean, the one that I'm still currently stuck on is this one, which is basically so close to being finished. But I just haven't figured out those last few steps. I haven't figured them out, so I haven't touched it. But I really love this drawing, and I really want to share it with people, but I don't know. I think maybe I need to just get in there with some highlights and then think about it a bit more. But yeah, I kind of got overwhelmed with it.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Ollie
I
and I
drinking my
talked
tea
the other day, and we were going to put some shelves up in my room so I can display stuff that makes me happy. 100% putting the drawing in the frame. It's going to be the centerpiece. Aww, I love that. Hell yeah.
Cute.
Happy for you. I'm glad you like it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I still need more TFS prints in general on the shop so that I've got like a space on my wall that I've designated for TFS prints, and there's one there right now, so
Soz.
Yeah.
Well, what other prints do we think TFS would like to do? Because there's the whole issue of fan art. And like, if we want to do any fan prints, it's got to be for things that we're allowed to.
Yeah.
Unless we were cheeky and just sold those ones at cons. But that's providing we're even doing cons. I don't even know if we are.
We need to look cons first.
Yeah, we need to look into Maidenhead Comic Con because it's very soon, by the way.
Yeah, it might be too late. This
it
is
might
the
be
thing.
too late. I think I might just go to. I think they do it twice a year though, so I might just go to it.
Yeah.
This time, get the vibe, and then we'll do the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget the applications for these things are so much earlier than you think.
Yeah, because I've already seen people talking about like applying for MCM May, which is kind of soon at this point, to be fair. But like,
people from May have
in May. Yeah,
I think people from May have already heard if they're in or not.
Exactly. So we're already too late for that, and I'm like, we need to get on this a bit faster.
Bro,
there
we're
are
not
other
getting
smaller
into Comic-Con.
ones. No, but what I'm saying is a lot of them will be around the same time, like.
Oh, right.
And so we need to be like researching and like looking at the smaller ones that are around the same time and making sure we get in there with applying earlier.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, we're looking at doing some Pride events, which is one of the reasons I wanted to do these little rainbow frogs.
Yeah.
For the gays.
For the gays. Yeah, I did send off a little email to Brighton Pride.
Ooh.
So would be cool if they responded, but I'm not expecting it. But that's quite a big Pride to get into if we did manage to get into that.
Well, there's one in Bracknell. We could look at that. I don't know when it is. I forgot to look it up. But I've not even been to Bracknell since they've done it up. I just keep hearing people talk about Bracknell and saying Bracknell's really great now. I'll go check out Bracknell.
Yeah. Yeah, I have been like, because for some reason on Instagram I do get like quite a lot of recommendations of like, here's this craft market that's coming up, but it keeps being too late whenever I see them, and I'm like, fuck. No.
Yeah, because they're only going to be paying for the advertising when it's time for the tickets.
Yeah.
Should I move this hat lower, or does he look silly like that?
I think like that, yeah. That's fine. Tiny bit lower.
No. But yeah, if people know of any cons in the
Yeah, either near Brighton
south
or
south of London,
yeah.
or
honestly, as long as it's less than like an hour
yeah.
or so away from either of us, then we'll do it.
Yeah.
Or if it's not as far and
South
it's near
or
one of you guys, near a friend
south or
who
southwest
wants to let
London.
us stay with them for the night, then sure. But
yeah,
gotta be somewhere that we can get to easily. So I think even the Caversham one was a bit far from like where we were. It was like a 40-minute drive, which was quite a lot in petrol when we think about it.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I don't think I'd want to do one any further away than like a 40-minute drive from either of us. Especially with these things, you gotta wake up so early to set up.
Yeah, it's already a really early morning.
Yeah. Oh my god, stop doing it wrong, Becca. I'm right at the end here, come on. You should know what you're doing by now.
It'd be really great if that one that's literally around the corner from me would say yes.
Cough cough, not calling out any particular markets, but you know who you are. No, they probably don't know who they are.
They don't know who they are because I'm not doxing myself.
No.
But
we know who they are.
That would be nice. We know who they are.
And we're still mad.
Yes. Never forget.
No more details. Never forget.
Yeah, we already had jewelry vendors. Yes, but they're all fine jewelry that's costing like 50 quid. Like,
yeah.
How about for the people whose budgets that aren't that big, or the people who have an entirely different style, who want to wear?
Jewelry is such a wide category.
Yeah.
Like, bruh. Makes
I wonder
no
if
sense.
we should just apply again, but like under one of our usernames instead or something. Or just from a different email.
Imagine.
Be like, hey, look at my stuff this time, because you clearly didn't.
Yeah. Did we even? I don't know if I even sent any like pictures alongside it last time. Maybe we need to have done that. Because they just clearly didn't look at our stuff before rejecting us, and that was just offensive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure out what the hell she did at the end of this row. What did she do?
Give me shrine vibes. I would happily help man a store. Hell yeah. You do realise it's entirely unpaid work, and there are many memes expressing this.
Yeah, it might be helpful, to be fair, to have a third person with us so that, like, we can still have two of us at the store if one of us wants to go explore for a bit. To be fair, for bigger conventions like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure we would have a lot of offers from people wanting to do that, though, as well.
It's a bit of fun, isn't it?
Yeah. I find it
and
so
it depends
fun.
on the event. Like, some of them obviously give you discounts on the tickets and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, I mean, I know with, like, because Cal had a creator pass to Insomnia, him having a creator pass meant he got a ticket and a free ticket for a +1. Like, he didn't pay for his ticket to go to the convention.
Yeah.
So I would think that with a lot of, like, stall holders as well, they don't have to pay for tickets, they just have to pay for the stall.
Their table, which is already extortionate, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the event.
Yeah. And it depends also, some of them, I don't know how many people they'd let us have behind the stall.
They probably have a limit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just for, like...
imagine they let us have, like, they wouldn't, but imagine they let us have, like, 5 people and we're like, hell yeah, we can bring 5 friends! They wouldn't, though.
No. Nah, no way. Yeah. It's unfortunately, though, the limit probably is, like, 2.
Yeah, it might be 3, but I feel like it probably will be 2.
Yeah.
I'm still lost on what she's doing at the end of this video here. On the end of the row. That looks like what I've done. I think. Okay. I think I've done it. Okay. Row 3. Insert 1. No. Am I reading the wrong one again? Hang on. Row 3. Chain 3 and turn your work. Repeat these steps. Okay. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3.
That one's expression matches the other one. I'm gonna get rid of it.
Insert 7 double crochet into the chain 3 space. And then 1 single into the space. Okay. 7 double crochets. So why doesn't that look right though? Yeah, fine. It will look right. Trust the process, Becca.
Oh no, it's like a random line.
How many people will be manning the stall? 17? yeah. Imagine they don't have a limit and we're just like, well, guess we're bringing everyone we know. We're taking turns 1 hour a day at the stall.
That would make it such an easy job though. Like if I could just go around the con for most of it and then like pop back and be like, yeah, how's my sales doing as well?
It's so good.
Thanks, friends. Free labor. Honestly though, I'd happily do that though. Like if I had a friend who had a stall and they were like, yeah, can you just man my stall for an hour and you get a free ticket to the con? I'd be like, yes.
Yeah, honestly, it's
only an
it's
hour
not
off of my time
work.
to be there.
Like,
no,
I've worked in retail before, and working in retail usually is much worse than working at a market stall or a con store. Like, working at a market is so much nicer than any retail. I mean, to be fair, we've been quite good so far. We've not had any shitty people. I don't think
we've had some weird
ones, weird conversations, but not like arseholes. We've not had any like actual dickheads.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Whereas I've worked in retail before and I have experienced actual dickheads and it makes the job shit sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's much nicer than that.
Yeah, for sure. But like also, if you're thinking about Comic-Con, which like the tickets are like 30 quid, an hour's work, and you're getting 30 quid worth of ticket paid.
Yeah.
That's a bargain.
That's such a bargain.
Like, who's getting paid 30 quid an hour? Not me.
You work for 1 hour a day and help with setup and cleanup, and then you're free the rest of the day. Sign me up. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
1 hour shift for a mandatory 5-hour break. Yeah. Be so good. I'd imagine how quick cleanup would be if we had 17 people with us at con. So fast.
Imagine if all jobs were like that though. You just take everyone that's unemployed and just give them like a couple hours of work. Like people will happily do anything for a bit of time, and then you just get like a free whatever. Like if I get a free lunch if I just work in this cafe for an hour, that's great. Yeah. Sign me up.
Yeah, to be honest, even when I did work in retail, I never hated manning the tills. Manning the tills was the like most interesting part for me, because the rest of the working in retail was just going around like tidying things, and it's not the type of tidying I enjoy, because it was just like straightening out things on shelves, and like that's just boring. I don't like sitting there and straightening things. Let me sit and properly organize something. That's where I'll thrive. But no, it's just like, you know, straightening things out, which is boring. Whereas being behind the tills is actually like kind of fun, because you kind of get to like interact with people, and like
I like being behind the till at the Coop.
Get to see what different people buy and like be nosy and like chat to people. I mean, at least when I worked in retail, it was very much like they encourage you to try and have a conversation with the customer, at least a little bit. But
I avoid talking to the customers if I can.
I'm not used to talking to people.
Actually. No, me neither.
It helps. I feel like I turn into like an extroverted version of myself, you know? I get to like make conversation a little bit.
Fair enough.
It's crazy.
No, I find like mundane conversations really draining. So I tend to avoid them. But I will still engage with them, obviously. If customers are talking to me, I will still. I'm not gonna just blank you. I'm not that. But I tend to avoid it.
Yeah, I mean, usually in that kind of situation, it is kind of initiated by them. Like, if they don't want to talk, they'll make it very clear. And I'm not gonna, make them talk.
Oh, yeah, some people very clearly don't want to have a conversation.
Yeah.
God forbid I was working at a place where they're like, no, you have to.
Yeah. Mm. 6. One more. 7. Okay, we have the first 3 petals going. Ta-da. You'll see. When I get to the end of this, you'll all see, because it doesn't look like a rose right now, but it will be.
I swear that's Loki how society used to be, helping each other out for favours and goods. Yeah, and then that's what it should be, because we have enough goods. We have enough goods and we have enough resources for everyone to be fed and sheltered. However,
capitalism.
Society sucks.
Yup.
Oh no, now I've got 2 with that expression. What am I doing with this one in the bottom right? He needs a different expression.
Bottom right? The strawberry one?
We live in a society. Yeah, the bow and the strawberry have the same face. So I realise you're probably, my buns are in the way.
Yeah, they were a bit. I don't know. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world for them to be the same, but I mean
No, I just thought it would be nice if they're all different.
The party hat and the flower pot are also the same, no? Oh no, they've got a slightly different mouth. One of them's smiling, one of them's not. Maybe change the mouth.
Also, it's a wizard hat. How dare? Is it? He's a wizard. Yeah.
Oh.
It'll be more clear.
I feel like he
when
needs like a cape or something. I guess maybe it will be more clear when you've coloured it, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be purple, so I feel like it will give.
Maybe a :D face, yeah, or an =0 face. So true.
I literally just do that. Yeah. There we go. Different. Now he's a totally different guy. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Completely changed.
It's like one of those puzzles. Change this image with one line. My line would be. Right. Now let's try and fix their feet.
Their poor little feet.
Their ugly little feet.
Ugly?
Yeah.
Not ugly.
I'm sorry, but if your feet look like this, I'd call them ugly.
Oh. Wow. Can't believe that.
If your
you
feet
heard it
were...
here first, folks. George said that webbed feet are ugly. You know, people have that.
You have 3 toes, and they're webbed on a 2D plane. Do you?
No, but some people might.
What, their feet are just 2D?
Okay, maybe not, but like. Okay, I'll stop trying to cancel you.
Yeah, please.
You
cancel me, you cancel us. No.
Just saw the mushroom sticker sheet on Insta. They're so cute. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
In.
How'd he do?
My tea's gone cold. What the hell?
See, he kind of looks cuter without feet.
Does he need feet at the end of the day?
I think so. I fear
that your thing might have frozen. Oh no, it's not.
No, I'm just sitting looking at the frog. Oh, maybe it has. I'm zoomed out right now, so you should be able to see all of it.
Yeah, your thing's just frozen on Discord. Maybe it's my Discord that's frozen.
It might be me. It might be me.
No, it might be me actually. Wait. Discord, work please. Oh, yeah, I maybe need to reopen Discord. It's me. Hold on. Oh, bear with. Oh god. Oh, bear with. Oh no. We've turned into cogs for a second, but we will be back. 1 second. Oh, bear with. Hold on. Wait. I'm back. Wait. Oh god, why have they done that?
We lost our little guys. I don't know.
Refresh.
Have you tabbed out?
Refresh.
Is it because you closed Discord?
Yeah, I closed it for a second. And
My stream's completely stopped again.
Yeah. Oh no, not share screen. Okay. Okay, well your stream's back, but our PNGs are gone. What the fuck have I done?
I don't know, bro.
Hold on. Why? Oh, I'm stressed. Oh, oh, they're back. Are they yapping though? No. Why are they not yapping?
I see them back now.
Hello? No.
On my stream.
Oh. They're not yapping.
I think it's just refreshing. Give it a sec. I think it's just refreshing because you've closed things.
Please work. I need to open up the YouTubers thingy. Log in. Yeah.
I was thinking of giving him like little feet, like he's sitting there with his little feet together like this, maybe. Ooh. Or does that look like boobs? Oh no, now I can't see that. No. Like I thought like he's put his. No, never mind.
If I refresh it now. Hello? No, still not yapping. The little guys are just not talking anymore.
Well, I guess they can just sit there and think about what they've done.
Oh. Normally when I open up the thing for the PNG tubers, it fixes it, but it doesn't seem to have fixed it this time. Bam 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 ba bam. Nope.
Bam bam bam. What about feel like this? They're just like little nubs. Do they look too small? Get rid of this line so it's clearer for a sec.
Yeah, I don't think they quite look like feet. I don't know what they look like, but they don't look like feet.
Too close together, yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe like here? I don't know. Let me go look at a reference real quick. I forget that literally my lock screen is just little frogs spinning. I just bring so much joy.
So silly.
My Instagram's been listening to me because all that's coming up is frogs.
It knows.
It does know.
Oh, it's really annoying me that the PNG tubers are not yapping. Hold on. Let me swap screens. Nope, didn't work. Why won't you work? Please, yap. Nope. See, the thing is, it's working on here, on the website for the PNG tubers. It's working. But
did we ever get a response from the guinea pig person, by the way?
No.
I assume no.
No.
Aw, that's sad. They must get a lot of DMs then, I guess.
Yeah. Probably. Or they just ignored us, which is also fair.
Yeah, or they just don't care. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like their legs would come more from the side here.
Yeah.
We could do it like this. And then just... I'm not going to be able to draw that the same again, so we'll just do this. Ooh.
One, two, three, four, five.
I'd really love to do some Infinity Nikki fan art for our shop, but like when I tried to look up if they're okay with it, I couldn't find it anywhere if they were, so I think it's just assume no.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, because it'd be a good one, because it's obviously a fairly new thing as well.
And
I've certainly not seen merch for it anywhere.
Yeah.
I'd love to do a little sticker sheet or something. Or just a print of Nikki.
Yeah, I think prints are a good one when it comes to like fan art.
I also don't want to just do fan art because that company says it's okay and it's something we both like. I want to be able to do things that are, like, I'm feeling inspired to do at the time. Like, I don't want to force myself to do anything that I'm not like feeling, you know?
Yeah. Have you played any of Echoes of Wisdom yet?
I haven't, no. Have you?
No, you've got the copy, bro.
Oh.
We got a shared copy, remember?
Oh.
I know Mum's waiting for you to play it, for then her to play it, and then I'll play it last.
Oh. I was maybe the wrong person to give it to first.
I don't know, you normally, like, when you pick up a Zelda game, you play it, like, straight away and then finish it in a week. I thought it made sense to give it to you first.
I know. See, I know I'm this person, but I wasn't expecting to be able to play it, so I didn't get hyped about it. And I haven't, like, picked it up because I haven't been excited to, because I never thought that I didn't think I'd be able to play it. So... Yeah. And I also know what I'm like, so I haven't mentally prepared to set aside a week for me to get hyperfixed on a game.
Yeah.
Fair. You know, like, I haven't really had the... Like, I simultaneously have and haven't had the time to do that.
Yeah, fair. No, I was thinking about Zelda. I want Zelda fan art.
See, I don't think Nintendo are good for that though.
No. But I see so many people at cons doing Zelda fan art.
Yeah. But do they have it on their shop as well? It's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, are they getting around being caught by copyright by just not selling it online? Or maybe selling it on their own personal stores rather than on Etsy? I feel like if we had our own personal shop, I'd be more willing to take that risk. But I think we're more likely to be caught out with anything on that on Etsy.
Have you seen that there's supposedly going to be a Nintendo Direct today?
Is that?
I don't think it's about the Switch 2 though. I think it's only for not Switch 2 stuff, which is weird because I thought that we were getting a Switch 2 Direct soon. I think it might be in April. That one. But I don't know what the hell they're going to announce today.
Yeah. Surely, come on, you're releasing a whole new console. Where's our new Zelda game?
Yeah. But like, they didn't release Echoes of Wisdom that long ago, and that's the most recent one. There's no way they've made like a new like Breath of the Wild type scale game since Tears of the Kingdom came out either. So I doubt we're gonna see a Zelda game unless it's a port. I can't lie. And I saw people begging for Twilight Princess port. And what was
Twilight
the other
Princess is
one?
already on like 2 consoles. Calm down.
I know. But you know what people are like. They just want it on every console.
They just want their favorite game.
Well, I keep seeing people trying to say that like they should port old Animal Crossing games over to the Switch, and I'm like, no, just give us the things that we miss from the old games in a new game. Please don't. No, I don't want them to port the old Animal Crossing games because they're just worse versions of the current games. Like, yes, they were good at the time, and they were nostalgic, but now that we have the current games to compare them to, Wind Waker, that's the other game that people were saying they want ports of. Yes.
Yeah. Wind Waker has been ported. Has already been ported though.
Yeah, it was ported to the Wii U.
Wind Waker was originally on the GameCube. I played it for the first time on the Wii U, and that was already a remaster.
Yeah.
I think we're more likely to get something like Phantom Hourglass or Spirit Tracks because that hasn't been redone. That was a DS only thing.
Yeah. That I could see happening. But yeah, like I just don't get...
do it though, because it was originally with a stylus pen that you did all the movement and all the attacks and stuff. How do you think they're transferring that? How would they transfer that over?
So have you not seen the theories about about the idea that the Joy-Cons on the Switch 2 can be used as a mouse? That's like been a whole theory. They've not confirmed it. But if you watch in the trailer, there's a whole section where the Joy-Cons are like running around the screen like a mouse on the side, and people were saying that they think they can see a sensor on the side of the Joy-Con that would be like a mouse sensor. Oh. Which means that you could use the Joy-Con... Wait, I've got a Joy-Con right here. Which means that you could use the Joy-Cons like this as a mouse. You see the vision? That's what people have been saying is a potential theory about the new Switch. In which case, we have a cursor, and it could potentially compete with PC games.
Oh my god.
Which is kind of a crazy idea if it's true.
Well, maybe that's what we'll find out in the Direct today, perhaps?
I don't know, because I think it's only about... Hold on, let me find the tweet. I think it's only about the current Switch and not about the Switch 2. In which case, what the fuck are they announcing? Why are they bringing anything out for the Switch if it's not Switch 2 stuff?
I know, I don't.
Okay, yeah, it says tune in tomorrow, March 27th at 7 AM Pacific time for a live stream Nintendo Direct featuring about 30 minutes of upcoming games for Nintendo Switch. There'll be no updates about Nintendo Switch 2 during this presentation. So, what the heck is getting announced? I don't understand.
Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, don't give us new stuff for a console you're only going to stop supporting in 5 years. Like...
Well, to be fair, all the games on the Switch will be playable on the Switch 2, pretty much. They said some games might not be.
Yeah.
They said some games might not be, but I think when they say that, they mean things like Labo and like some of the things that like use the like 1-2 switch might not work because I don't think the new Joy-Cons have got the AR camera on the bottom, like things like that only use like the Switch's specific features.
New features. Yeah, that's understandable.
But I imagine every other game will be playable on the Switch too. Like all of your like main like Zelda, Mario, Animal Crossing, everything else will be playable on the Switch too.
Yeah, they're gonna want their main. They're gonna want their main titles.
They just have to say that just to be like, just in case some things might not be playable on the new Switch.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm guessing they're just gonna announce some smaller stuff. But like, what the hell are they gonna announce? Genuinely, that's not to do with the Switch 2.
I don't know.
What time is 7 AM Pacific time in BST? Hold on. Pacific time.
Oh, bro, don't ask me these things. I've no clue.
Are we officially in British summertime now as well? Have we had the fucking clocks change? I don't even know.
I think it changed. It changes soon, I think.
Oh my god. The 7 AM is 2 PM. Wait, so that's literally an hour ago. Has it already happened? Hold on.
It might have been today.
Hold on. Might be about to
Hold on a minute.
change on Sunday. Okay. Nintendo.
Okay, how do we feel about these feet?
Oh, it has happened. Wait. Oh, they're silly. Yeah?
Yeah?
Still looks like a frog. Oh my god. Tomodachi Life Living the Dream comes to Nintendo Switch in 2026. Oh my god!
Tomodachi Life?
Tomodachi Life! Oh my god, I was not expecting that.
Yo!
Everyone's been begging for it on Twitter, but I didn't think they'd actually do it. Yeah,
That's hype. That's hype.
That makes sense. Tetris 99. Okay, no, that's not today. What else is coming out today? Rhythm Paradise Groove. Don't know what that is. Pokemon Metroid Prime. Don't care about that.
That's so hype. I've always thought like they need to do stuff with their like Miis that they have because people love making their own Miis and they love like making each other like. That's always been something about the Nintendo consoles, like, since the Wii that, like, has been so fun.
Oh, I want to watch the Tomodachi Life trailer so bad. I want to watch it. Okay. That's so exciting. I genuinely did not think they were going to do it. Like, everyone on Twitter has been begging for a Tomodachi Life port. Or, like, a Tomodachi Life 2 or whatever. I didn't think they'd do it. I really didn't. But they listened. That's crazy. I'm just looking at like the thumbnails of the YouTube videos that come out on Nintendo UK today. It also says introducing virtual game cards. What the fuck do you mean by that, Nintendo? That's one of the titles of one of these. I'm literally saying the only things it's saying was announced today was Metroid. Talking about the new Pokemon game, which makes sense, Pokemon Legends, Tomodachi Life, and this Rhythm Paradise Groove, whatever that is. That's it.
Oh, I know someone's going to be happy about Metroid.
Yeah, I've never played Metroid. I have no idea what that game is.
No, me neither. It's a much older franchise, I think. Oh my god, can we...
Yeah, it's like the full direct though. That's what I'm getting confused about. There it is. Yeah. Send it to you. Why is your thing frozen again? Why? Don't do this to me. Is it frozen or are you just not moving it right now?
It's frozen.
Oh. Why? I don't want to restart Discord again. It was such a hassle last time.
We've not got a lot left of stream.
Yeah.
Just hope that it catches up.
Well, I was gonna send you the link to the direct, but my Discord's frozen, so I simply can't. Right. Well, I do want to try and finish this fucking rose before we finish those. So let me actually focus again. Normally, this does not take me that long to finish.
My goal is to have the line art of these done today.
Oh, I just refreshed. Oh, there you go. You're moving again. Wonderful.
Yay.
Did it say about when Tom and Actual Life is coming out though? That's my
question. That's so exciting.
Oh, there is some other things I didn't say. Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me go to the start. Tamagotchi Plaza? What is that?
What is that? I don't know, but I need to know.
Oh my god.
Tamagotchis are coming back?
Oh,
like,
no.
I know they already have been, like...
Okay, so we've got...
Actually, let's do that.
1 hour ago. So Dragon Quest 1 and 2, don't care. Whatever that is. No Sleep for Konami Day, I don't know what that is. Rydell Remaster, don't care. Shadow Labyrinth, don't care. Catapon 1 and 2 Replay, don't know what that is. Story of Seasons, don't care. Although that is Harvest Moon. But I don't know. I've heard bad things about the recent games. Harvest Moon rebranded to Story of Seasons, basically. Is what I've heard. Okay, Mr. Prime we looked at. Disney Villains Cursed Cafe, don't know what that is. Witchbrook announcement trailer, that sounds kind of cute. I don't know what that is, but sounds cute. I'm just reading the titles of these thumbnails. The Eternal Life of Goldman extended gameplay trailer, I don't know what that is. Gradius Origins, okay. Rift of the Necrodancer, okay. Tamagotchi Plaza, which does sound interesting. Pokemon again. High on Life, whatever that is. Star Overdrive. The Wandering Village. Fantasy Life 1. The Girl Who Steals Time, okay. Mount View. Monument
familiar.
Valley. Saga Frontier Remastered. Everybody's
I think
Golf
the Girl Who
Hot
Leapt Through
Shots.
Time.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion. And then Tomodachi Life. Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. That one I care about the most. I can't lie. The rest of these don't particularly strike my fancy. That and Tamagotchi. Because, oh my god. I forgot that Tamagotchi had video games as well.
Yeah.
Like actual games.
Yeah.
Did you see that TikTok I sent you? That was that girl that was talking about how the way she remembers to drink water is she has a Tamagotchi, and every time and she attaches the Tamagotchi to her water bottle, and every time the Tamagotchi needs feeding, she has to drink water.
That's so smart.
So it literally like makes a noise at her telling her to drink water and also to feed her Tamagotchi. Such a smart idea.
Now that is what I would call a life hack.
Mm-hmm. If you gamify something, that is what will make me do it. Because, like, I've realized the only way to make me exercise is playing Just Dance. And Just Dance is a video game, and that's the only reason I care about doing it. Because I want to beat my high scores on Just Dance. And get all of the K-pop songs to have the best possible score that I can possibly get. And that has inspired me to exercise recently. Whereas any other type of exercise I've ever tried to do has not worked. So one more. I'm so near the end.
Copy paste was not as easy as I thought it would be. I'm upset. They look so much cuter with their new legs, but also... Ugh. I've got a lot of line cleanup to do.
Honestly, why is there not a Tamagotchi wellness app? That is such a good idea. An app that just like reminds you to feed yourself and give yourself water. I'm sure there is one.
I did download an app called I think it's called Habitica. I still have it on my phone because I still intended to get around to like doing it properly, but it was the setup that I couldn't get past doing the setup basically. But you have like a little avatar and you can like unlock cosmetics and I think play little games with it and stuff. But you essentially earn points for doing all the habits that you put in that you want to do, and like you sort of assign points to how like valuable certain habits are, and blah blah blah. But yeah, it was the setting up all the habits that I was like, oh, bored already.
I was thinking of making myself a little habit tracker the other day, like a literal chart to put on the wall and give myself gold stars. I was like,
well, that's what it is. It is a habit tracker. But yeah, I recommend checking it out. Still, it was still quite a cool little app. I just couldn't get past the first hurdle. But I've left it on my phone to hopefully try and get past it another day. But oh god, she starves unless you take a picture of the food in front of you.
Okay.
That would be funny.
Moment of truth, I finished it. And now I can wind it up. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, I'm so much happier with these legs. So much happier. They look cuter, I think, than the flat little 2D feet that it had before.
Yeah, that was cute. Ta-da!
They look like frogs now, not weird blob ducks.
Ta-da! It's a rose! That took me way longer to crochet than it normally does, because I was so distracted all of stream today. But we got there. We definitely need to finish up any minute now, though, because I am needing a wee. This is my progress of the day. There you go. The rose on the lily pad. Not that I did these today, I just weaved the ends, but makes it look like I did more. Yeah, I don't know which sticks to use for the flowers, because these ones are a lot longer. I have the chopsticks, which need breaking. There we go. Which are obviously like thicker and shorter, which I used before. Or I have the ones that Mum gave me that are obviously a lot longer.
You could always trim them, no?
Yeah, I mean, I think the longer length is nice, though, to be fair. It's more like a real rose.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this is quite like a short thing for a rose. I don't know. I'm gonna break it. No, I'm not. Okay. Do I have what? Are you gonna say something?
Do you have I don't know what to call them other than like nippers, the ones we use for like trimming the metal, the hook eyes. Do you have a pair? I don't know if you do or if I've got them all.
I think you must have them. Yeah. No, I don't even know how I would cut these down if I wanted to. They're not much longer. I'm just not sure, like, because obviously, yeah, we have to put the details of like the length of the stick when it comes to making a listing like this, probably. But
yeah, so
we want to
figure out a relatively standard
these I obviously
size.
got from Wagamama's. It's not as easy to get loads of these, although I'm sure we probably could buy these in bulk.
We could probably just
but I would rather buy
yeah.
these thinner ones, probably. I don't know where Mum got these ones from. I've got a load of them.
What about Steven Universe theme stuff? I'd love to do some Steven Universe theme things. Problem is who is buying Steven Universe things nowadays? Apart from me, probably, because I bought some prints last con. But it's not like as active a fandom anymore, unfortunately, because the show has ended. Like, if they announced more Steven Universe, you best believe I would hop straight on it and I would be like, let's go. So much fan art. Let's just draw it all. But yeah, unfortunately, the community is not what it was. I get a lot of its content on my TikTok currently, but I think that's just because I've been engaging with it. I know. I also know that there are so many people who are still like would absolutely love for Steven Universe to be revived. I keep seeing videos of people saying that, like, bring the show back. There is more to tell. Like, there absolutely is. And they should. And like I say, if they did, you best believe TFS would hop straight on it. But there's also the side of things, do they allow fan art to be made? Do they allow us to do it? And sold, which is the main thing. Obviously, they're fine with it being made. Most people are fine with it being made. It's whether you're selling it, which is what we'd want to be doing. And that's where we got to be careful.
I've just seen what the virtual game cards thing is. It says the new system will allow users to lend games that they have purchased digitally between Nintendo Switch devices through a local network. So you can lend your digital games to a different console. If you've purchased it on one Switch, you can lend it to another Switch. That is useful.
It's pretty good. It's nice. Like, one of the things with Baldur's Gate on why the community was so like massive and so loving of it is that like they were totally fine with people making and selling fan art because they were artists themselves and they get it.
Virtual game cards confuse me so much. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still a little bit confused, but I think it's. I'm guessing it's just like if you've got like a second Switch or like you've got like a family member Switch or something, and maybe they've.
Yeah.
Like maybe it would be kind of like Steam Share where you can like share your virtual games with each other. That would be cool.
Yeah, is it over a distance or is it just locally?
I think it's local.
I thought you said it was local.
Which isn't as nice.
Hey, I think I cleaned these up now. No, never mind. Okay, I think the line art's done. How are the little guys looking?
Slay.
I think we need a spin-off season of the backstories of the off-colors and all their adventures with Lars. Yeah, give us more about the off-colors, give us more about the diamonds. We want all these things. Give. Hand over. Here is my hand. Give it. You cannot see because you can't. And apparently our VTubers are not yapping anymore. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
They're just chilling. They're just staring at you menacingly with these smiles on their face.
Whoopsies. Well, are we finished? Are we good to stop?
Wow, I thought we go to 4:30.
Do we? I thought
do we go to 4? I don't actually
I've kind
know.
of run out of things to do. I can't lie to you. I don't want to start the next task.
Wow. Well, what if I'm in the flow? What if I'm in the funky flow
You
and
just
I
said
don't
you
want to
finished
stop?
the line art. You're welcome to keep drawing off stream. You don't have to only draw on stream.
What? What?
I know,
I've never
crazy
heard of this concept. No, I don't understand. Sorry. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm done. Next time I'll be colouring.
Yeah.
And then these guys will be finished.
Hell yeah.
I think we're on for stream next week. I don't think we're...
Yeah, well, we should hopefully be streaming on Monday as well, in theory.
Yes, let me check my calendar real quick, but I think that is still totally fine. Yeah.
Slay.
Yeah, sounds good with me.
Do we have anyone to raid?
Let me have a look as well.
I'm getting some art channels recommended.
Kiki and Cal are on if you want someone we know, but they're doing obviously games. If you wanted to go to an art person, Lil Flo is an art. I don't know if we've rated them before.
I don't think so.
Or if I rated them. I can't remember. I know they do art. They're not currently playing. They're not currently playing art. They're not currently doing art. They're playing Horror Warriors.
Play game. Yeah, we can do that if you want. What's the channel name?
I'll just put it here.
Boom. Slay. Well, thank you for joining us today, gamers. Make sure you stick around for the raid. And go send lots and lots of love.
Crafters. How many times?
Oh my god, I just call everyone gamers, man. I can't help it. We've come full circle. This is what I did at the beginning of the stream.
This is where we started, and now you're just doing it like... You just completely forget everything in the last 2 hours.
Thanks for crafting with us, crafters.
Yeah.
We will see you probably on Monday. To be confirmed. Yeah. We will post about it. But yeah, extra streams for the next few weeks. Make sure you're there. Don't miss them.
Check out our new sticker drops that just dropped today.
Yeah.
Unfun guys, our little mushroom stickers. They're very cute, if I say so myself.
Yes.
Which,
Right. We will see you guys later.
That's what we're doing.
Bye.
Yeah. Have a good one. Bye bye.